Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna be doing my rich girl skin. What is rich girl skin? You know that look of a woman who just looks like her skin is expensive. She gets those weekly facials. She drinks her gallons of water a day. She gets her 8 hours of beauty sleep. Who you know just spends thousands of dollars on all of this expensive skincare and facials. That's what I'm gonna be doing today. It's one of my favorite looks. My skin just looks glowing like I just got back from the spa. That's one of my favorite looks. If you're interested in this makeup look, then please keep on watching. My skin is already prepped with skincare. The first thing that I'm gonna use for this look is this Glossier Future Dew, and I'm gonna do one pump all over my face. So since it is an oily product, I only really like to use it on where I normally highlight those areas. I use this as one of the highlights that look glowy. The next thing is I'm gonna color conceal my under eyes using the NYX Dark Circle corrector. We want to look well rested, so we need to color correct any darkness. Okay, now that I color corrected, I'm now gonna add B9. Just on my eyelids, just to even out. Now that my under eyes are concealed, next thing I'm gonna do is micro conceal any blemishes or anything that I want to cover. Okay, and now I'm just gonna blend in with a duo fluffy fiber brush. So we're all micro concealed up. Remember, your flaws are still gonna show through a little bit, but you want it to look like your skin. Regardless, it's going to look a lot better after you micro conceal the really more darker blemishes that you wanted to cover. Okay, so I'm just gonna set the micro concealed areas with some setting powder, and I'll be right back. Okay, so next thing I'm gonna do is just gonna curl my lashes really quickly. Okay, so next I'm going to add just a little bit of mascara to the bottom lashes. And then I'm going to put on some fake lashes. So I'm back with the lashes. The lashes that I used are the Walmart brand Salon Perfect. They are in the number 614. You want to go ahead and get those. They're super natural, wispy, and flared. Okay, the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna highlight a little more. So I'm gonna use this Glossier Haloscope in the shade Quartz. So what I'm gonna do is apply some. It's like a very balmy, it's not too shimmery, it has more like a glow. Okay, so now that I applied it, I just blend with my finger. So I like this highlight because even though it's shimmery, it's glowy, so it's like a liquid highlighter, but it's more of a sheen, like a glow. And it just makes you look so moisturized. Your skin looks wet, your skin looks healthy. So as you can see, that's how that looks. It's more of a like dewy, wet glow. And that's what we want. We want to look very moisturized. Okay, so the next product that I'm going to use, this is going to be for the freckles. So I'm going to use Freck. This is the XL version. I believe it was a limited edition, but I know that they'll bring it back. They bring it back every year. So the trick to this is you just basically want to dot very randomly. It looks red, but once you blend it, it fades to your skin. So you want to just touch the product and blend, and it'll kind of distribute more dots. Then I'm gonna add a second layer. It's really personal preference to where you want to add the freckles. I just really like it in the nose area, the cheek area. If you want them to be a little bit darker, you can leave them on there for a little bit longer before you blend out. We're starting to get some on the nose, and now I'm gonna start adding it all over here on the cheek area. And if you feel like it comes out a little too dark, you just keep blending till it fades at the shade that you want. Regardless, I find that this product fades nicely throughout the day. So if it came out a little intense, you can always blend it with a beauty blender just to take off some product. But regardless, it ends up fading to a nice gradual color. Other side. It's okay if they're big and weird looking because you're gonna blend it out. If you don't like the shape, just kind of smear it off. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep adding freckles until I like the way it looks. It's personal preference. Everyone can add them wherever they want. I also like to add some on the forehead a little bit just so it doesn't look like just freckles there. Freckles kind of go everywhere, but you want it to look like you gradually get them a little bit everywhere so it looks more natural. Okay, so I'm gonna finish up my freckles and I'll be back. So I also forgot to mention, if you don't have the product by Freck, you can also use like a cool to warm brown eyeshadow or brow powders. Just get an eyeliner brush, wet it with some setting spray, and dip into the product. And so lightly, you stipple it on just the way I did it with Freck, and you do the same thing, just blend out with your fingers. So that's another way that you can do it. I've also seen people do it with henna. I've seen them do it with fake tanner. That just seems more complicating. Okay, so now that I have the freckles how I want them, because I didn't add any blush, any bronzer, I want to enhance my features, which were my eyes, and the freckles I feel like add a sense of warmth into the look. So I'm going to define my lips a little bit with the Makeup Forever in Total Taupe, my favorite, because I'm not adding any blush or bronzer or powder highlights. I want my natural features to just stand out, so I'm just going to be doing a little bit of like lip contour, a little defining. See, just with that alone, my lips already look better, just because you can now see the actual shape of my lips. We brought it forward with the lip liner, and I just want to enhance them a little bit. So I'm going to be using the Glossier Generation G lipsticks. I'm going to be using two. So I'm going to be using Cake and Crush, and I'm going to mix together. So Cake is more of a peachy look. What I love about these lipsticks is they feel like chapstick. The color pigment is so sheer. It reminds me of, the best way to describe it is when you get those really cheapy crayons that look too waxy and the color is very sheer, almost see-through. That's kind of what these are. So they just add a hint of color, and I love it because it looks natural. It doesn't look like you're wearing lipstick. Now I'm gonna add Crush. So Crush is more like raspberry. I want to add the raspberry just because I want my lips to look plump with a bit of color. I feel like the peach blends a little too much into my lips, so I want to add a pop of color without it looking too much. If you feel like you want it to look even more natural, you can always just blot, and now it just looks like your lips but better, which they're my favorite, to be honest. I highly recommend them. They're my favorites, especially for the like no makeup look. You just want to add some color to your lip. I personally do not like tinted lip balm, so I very much enjoy these. So because I love a glossy look and I love chapstick, I'm such a chapstick whore. I'm a chapstick hoarder. I have chapsticks in every purse, in every pocket, on my nightstand, on my makeup table, in my car. I have them everywhere. So for me, it's not a finished look if I don't add some chapsticks. So I'm using the Summer Fridays. I just got it and I love it. And it kind of adds a glossy look, but you're really just moisturizing. And I don't know why, but I just feel like a gloss, just glossy lips in general, they just make your skin look more fresh. It's like that pop that you needed without anything too much. So there's that. Now sometimes I don't add the gloss, it's just personal preference. Now the last thing that I'm gonna do is the Fresh Vitamin Nectar Antioxidant Glow Water. And I'm just gonna set my face because I want to look extra moisturized. We want to look like we just got back from a facial. Your skin is peeking through, your freckles are coming out, and we just look expensive. So to just top it all, I'm gonna add this. For those of you, if you don't want to look too dewy, in your nose area, I'm an oily girl, so I don't want it to look extra glowy later. Just set with powder, not a big deal. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my headscarf off and I'll come back. Okay guys, this is the finished look. My freckle and rich girl skin. I love this look so much. It's one of my go-tos because I don't like to take too much time to get ready. So this is a way where I can feel better about myself. It looks effortless and it really didn't take too much time. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this look. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe. You can also add me on Instagram. I hope this inspired you to recreate this look, and if you do, please tag me on Instagram so I can see your recreation of my rich girl skin. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.